300 children in Josephine County don't live with their parents. They're in the foster care system. And the hope is that someday they will be reunited with their families. But until then, they have foster homes and foster families. Newswatch 12's Aaron Maxon is live in Grants Pass and joins us now with a look into the process of becoming a foster parent.
Foster homes are filling up really fast here. The Department of Human Services hopes by Christmas next year they'll have a long list of new certified foster homes and parents who have a heart for fostering.
One of our commitments to the children is that they're welcome whether it's 4 hours or forever. And so when they come into our home, we're committed to them for the long haul.
Dwayne and Dusty Stark made a commitment several years ago.
Well, initially, our heart for foster care had to kind of go back to my background, and so my family has been touched in a lot of ways by foster care.
Now they are veterans. They've adopted one daughter and are currently fostering 2 little boys.
They're 3 and 5, and they're just little loves, both of them.
They've been through the certification process with the Department of Human Services twice over the years. And just like the Starks,
think and pray about your family situation, what fits best with your family.
The Lumens,
my daughter was like, she was only 8, so she was like, oh yeah, yeah.
The Immels and the Rothrocks.
They get excited when somebody's gonna bring us, new friends.
Fostering should always start with a family conversation. Then it's off to class.
4 times a year we have classes every January, April, July, and October, training for new foster parents.
It kind of opened our eyes. I think everybody's got some kind of a idea of what they think foster care is and looks like.
During that time, participants learn about what is required of a foster parent and a foster home.
They have to have their own bed.
But an extra bedroom isn't always necessary.
I would never let the size of your home be a deterrent to not having children.
And we started fostering in graduate school, and so we had an apartment, and I'm going, I don't know if we should do this, and he's going, but we have our child, what are you talking about?
Once an application is submitted and classes are completed, there is a home inspection.
It seems like this big scary thing, the idea that people are going to come in and inspect what you're doing, but it's just a matter of, the department coming in, taking a look, and having a fresh look at what is safe.
The process is not complete without a background check.
Pass a criminal background check, be able to pass a child welfare background check.
DHS is looking for very specific things. A history of violent crime or sexual felonies are an absolute no. But a DUI 15 years ago may not prevent someone from becoming a foster parent.
They're good, upstanding members. The drinking's no longer an issue. We'd be able to work with that. So we understand that people make mistakes. It's what they do with it, and if they've been able to overcome and move past that, then we're willing to work with them on that, depending on what the mistake was.
What many people find the most tedious and invasive part of the process is known as the Safe Home Study.
So we go into their history, their whole life story. We want to know everything that's ever happened to them. We want to know their family dynamics, what that looks like, because we need to make sure that there's nothing out there that's maybe happened to them earlier on that's going to, impact their parenting style now.
Once each step is completed, a foster family and DHS make a plan for placement.
A lot of people say, well, I don't want kids showing up, and that's never how it works.
For a 2-parent household, there is a max of 7 kids, and foster parents can set their own boundaries.
They're really good about it. We've had situations where hey, we could take this one, but we couldn't take this one. There's just it's physically impossible for her to carry 3 infants. Yeah. It's just not gonna work.
Each placement is as unique as the child.
And there are a lot of levels to start. There's entry level where you could do respite care, where you just watch kids for a weekend.
In Josephine County, the placements are coming faster than available homes. 1 in 55 kids are in foster care.
So if you imagine you go to a school every 2 classes, you're going to have at least 1 foster kid.
These parents with 2, 3, 4, 5 foster kids in their homes, they know the need and believe others will step up because they too have a heart for fostering.
And it doesn't hurt just to kind of go through the process, and there's no perfect home or perfect time. It's just if your heart is in it and you're willing to help kids.
If your home is good enough for your children, it's good enough for your foster children too.
Yeah.
If you think you have a heart for fostering but you want to learn more, you can see part 1 and part 2. One's on the child's perspective, one you'll hear from the parents on their perspective during foster care. Those are both on our website at kdrv.com. And if you think you're ready to take those classes, remember the first one in Josephine County, that's in January. All you have to do is contact your local DHS office. Live in Grants Pass, Aaron Maxon, Newswatch 12.